How do you feel like she plans on balancing it all?
I don't, the thing is, once again, she's always been very interested in,
Yeah.
she's never allowed herself to be pushed. That's one of the great things. She has this tremendous dignity and grace, and of course, she's a very hard worker, and she has the causes that she's interested in. And she has been working behind the scenes during this entire time. It's not as if she, during her chemotherapy was completely inactive in terms of her causes. She was, but it was very quiet and under the radar. But now she's going to have to be, once again, step into the limelight and be a huge part of the public face of the monarchy. And will that happen before the end of the year? We'll have to wait and see. I think a real turning point is going to come around Christmas when she'll, I would
Mhm.
imagine, be extremely visible with the rest of the family.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I mean, you kind of answered this a little bit before, but do you feel like Prince William is encouraging her to take things slowly? Is he encouraging her to get back to work? And what did he understand if she wants to take a back seat?
I think William has always let her decide. I mean, obviously, in this particular situation, he is not going to push her into doing anything that she didn't want to do. And he didn't before her cancer diagnosis. He took the same attitude. He never felt the criticism of her was fair. He knew that she was a hard worker, but he also knew that her focus was family. And prior to that, the rest of the royals really, most of them have never had that kind of hands-on relationship that she does with the kids. I mean, all three children, they go to school, they come back, and they spend the time with their parents the way an average, suburban family would. And so,
Mhm.
well, somewhat as close as you can imagine the royals things at the point. But she wanted them to have something akin to a normal childhood, and she doesn't want this to change things. And don't forget the entire announcement that she had cancer in the first place and that was a stunner, as you may recall, with all the disasters and elections going on in the world. And yet, when she made that video announcement that she was being treated for cancer, everything stopped. She was, I think, surprised at the outpouring of concern for her. The timing of that particular video was pegged to what impact it would have on the children. She wanted to make
Mm.
sure that school, she was afraid that if she made that statement, that the kids would then become victims of bullying or gossip or rumors, and she didn't want that. She wanted to have them at home when she made that announcement to the world that she was suffering from cancer. So that's her priority. It will always be her priority, and I think she's going to. I don't think William begrudges her that at all. As a matter of fact, I think he's very grateful